GM Bitcoin Plebs, Anna here, and welcome to the Bitcoin Street Journal podcast, where I bring you the absolute best Bitcoin news with maximum energy, zero corporate propaganda, and unwavering conviction that Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency that matters. And today, we're going all in on something that's about to flip your entire social media life upside down in the best possible way. I'm talking about Nostr, the protocol that's making Twitter nervous, Facebook obsolete, and giving you, yes, you listening right now, complete control over your digital identity and communication. You know what I love about this? The Bitcoin community didn't just fix money with Bitcoin. We're now fixing communication with the exact same principles: decentralization, cryptographic security, and no central authority. Now, you might be thinking, Anna, I've heard about Nostr, but isn't it complicated? Do I really need to learn another platform? And here's my answer. If you value freedom, if you're tired of being shadow banned, if you're sick of algorithms hiding your content, if you want to actually own your digital presence, then yes, you need to know about Nostr. And by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to get started. We're gonna break down what Nostr actually is, why it's impossible to shut down, how the tech works without getting too geeky, why Lightning ZAPS are revolutionizing creator payments, and most importantly, how to set up your account in literally 60 seconds. But first, let's check on our favorite orange coin. All right, Bitcoin check, because we gotta know where our digital gold is sitting before we dive into the communication revolution. Bitcoin is currently trading at $114,522 per coin. $114,000. Now, we're down slightly, about 0.79% in the last 24 hours. But are we worried? No, because we're hodlers, not traders. We're playing the long game, baby. Market cap is sitting gorgeous at $2.28 trillion with a T. That's more than most countries' GDP. And here's the stat that makes my heart sing. Bitcoin dominance is at 57.7%. Think about that. More than half of the entire crypto market cap is Bitcoin, not Ethereum, not Solana. Not whatever dog coin launched yesterday. Bitcoin, the OG, the honey badger that doesn't care about your altcoin narratives. Only 19.94 million Bitcoin exist right now. We're approaching that 21 million cap. Every 10 minutes, another block is mined. Every block brings us closer to that absolute mathematical scarcity. You can't print more Bitcoin. You can't inflate it away. It's hard money. Trading volume is $49.2 billion in 24 hours. People are stacking, institutions are buying, and the Bitcoin train is not slowing down. And here's the beautiful connection. Bitcoin fixed money by being decentralized, by eliminating the need for trusted third parties, by giving you control with your private keys. Not your keys, not your Bitcoin, right? Well, guess what? The same brilliant minds in the Bitcoin community looked at social media and said, why are we letting Zuckerberg and Elon control our communication? Why don't we control it? And that's how Nostr was born. The same principles that make Bitcoin unstoppable are now being applied to how we communicate online. So let's dive in. Okay, so what is Nostr? And why should you care? Nostr stands for Notes and Other Stuff Transmitted by Relays. I love that name because it's not some slick Silicon Valley marketing BS. It literally tells you what it does. But here's what you really need to understand. Nostr is not an app. It's not a company. It's not owned by anyone. Nostr is a protocol. Just like HTTP is the protocol for websites, or TCP/IP is the protocol for internet communication, Nostr is an open protocol for social communication. Why does this matter? Because there's no Nostr Corporation. There's no CEO who can ban you. There's no board of directors selling your data. There's no venture capital investors demanding they monetize your attention. It's open source. Anyone can read the code. Anyone can build on it. Anyone can contribute. Pure innovation driven by developers who actually care about freedom. Now let's talk about how this actually works. Because the architecture is elegantly simple. There are two main components: clients and relays. Clients are the apps you use to interact with Nostr. Think Damus on iPhone, Amethyst on Android, Primal for web browsers, Snort, Coracle. There are dozens of different clients, and they all work together seamlessly. Why? Because your identity isn't tied to any specific app. Your identity is your cryptographic key pair. Stay with me here because this is the game changer. When you join Nostr, you generate two keys. A public key, your npub. This is like your username. It's how people find you, follow you, interact with you. A private key, your nsec. This is your digital signature. It's what proves that your posts are actually from you. And this uses the same cryptography as Bitcoin. Schnorr signatures on the SEP256K1 elliptic curve. It's battle-tested, mathematically secure, and impossible to fake. So when you post something on Nostr, you sign it with your private key. And everyone can verify it's really you by checking your public key. Can someone impersonate you? No, because they don't have your private key. They could make a copycat account, but they can't sign messages as you. This is so different from Twitter, where your identity is just a username controlled by the company. Twitter can delete you, suspend you, give your handle to someone else, but on Nostr, your keys are your identity. Nobody can take them away. Now let's talk about relays. This is where the magic happens. Relays are like, think of them as message bulletin boards. They're servers that store and transmit your posts between clients. But here's the key difference from traditional social media. You connect to multiple relays. Maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 20. You choose. When you post something, your client sends that post to all your relays. When your followers want to see your content, their clients connect to various relays to fetch it. And this is where censorship resistance kicks in. If one relay decides they don't like your content and deletes it, who cares? It's still on the other 9 relays you posted to. Your followers can still find your content. There's no central server to shut down. There's no Nostr headquarters that governments can pressure. As long as one relay exists somewhere in the world, Nostr continues to function. It's like Bitcoin. You'd have to shut down the entire internet to kill it. Can you see why this is revolutionary? Anna, let's get specific about why Nostr absolutely destroys Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and every other centralized platform. Reason number 1, no algorithm prison. On Twitter, you don't see what you want to see. You see what the algorithm wants you to see. It's literally manipulating your reality to maximize engagement for their ad revenue. They want you angry. They want you addicted. They want you clicking, scrolling, fighting in the comments, because that's what makes them money. On Nostr, you control your feed. Want chronological? Done. Want to filter by hashtags? Easy. Want only posts from people you follow? No problem. The power is in your hands. Reason number 2, no censorship. And I'm not talking about illegal content here. I'm talking about legal speech that platforms arbitrarily decide violates their vague community standards. Remember when Twitter banned a sitting president? Remember when they censored doctors sharing their medical opinions? Remember when they shadow banned journalists for reporting news they didn't like? One company, controlled by a handful of executives, should not have the power to silence voices in the digital public square. On Nostr, if a relay doesn't like your content, you post to a different relay. Your followers can choose which relays they want to connect to. It's a free market of ideas. Reason number 3, no data mining. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, they know everything about you. Your location, your browsing habits, who you talk to, what you click, how long you spend on each post. And what do they do with that data? They sell it. They use it to serve you manipulative ads. They give it to government agencies. Your entire digital life packaged up and monetized. On Nostr, there's no central database tracking you. Relays can see messages that pass through them, but there's no unified profile harvesting your every move. You can run your own relay. You can use Tor for privacy. You can have multiple key pairs for different contexts. You control your privacy. Reason number 4, no arbitrary bans. Twitter can just delete your account. 10 years of tweets, thousands of followers, irreplaceable conversations, gone. because you said something that violated the vibe. On Nostr, your identity is your keys. Nobody can take them away. Your followers are following your public key, not a username owned by a corporation. Even if every relay banned you, which would be practically impossible, you could spin up your own relay and keep posting. Your followers just add your relay to their list, and boom, they can see you again. Reason number 5, value for value with ZAPS. Oh man, this is where it gets exciting. Nostr has native Bitcoin Lightning Network integration. That means instant micropayments directly between users. See a post you like? Zap. Someone shares helpful info? Zap. Creator makes amazing content? Zap. These are real Bitcoin Satoshis, transferred instantly via Lightning. Not platform tokens, not waiting for a minimum payout, not giving 30% to the middleman. And it's provable. Every zap is recorded cryptographically on the Nostr network. No platform can censor it or hide it. This is the value for value model. No ads, no manipulation, just direct support from audience to creator. Compare that to YouTube, where creators beg for subscriptions, hoping for ad revenue. Or Twitter Blue, where you pay Elon $8 a month for a checkmark. On Nostr, quality content gets rewarded immediately. It creates real incentives for valuable contributions instead of engagement bait and rage farming. Can you see why people are switching? All right, you're convinced. You're ready to join the Nostr revolution. So how do you actually get started? It's so easy. I'm going to walk you through this step by step, and I promise, you can be up and running in 60 seconds. Step 1, download a Nostr client. For iPhone users, download Damus from the App Store. It's beautiful, it's intuitive, it's the OG iOS client. For Android users, get Amethyst. It's feature-rich, actively developed, and absolutely fantastic. For desktop, try Primal, Snort, or Coracle. All web-based, all excellent. Step 2, generate your keys. When you open the app for the first time, it'll automatically generate your key pair. You'll get your NPub, public key, this is shareable. Your NSEC, private key, this is secret. And here's critical, write down your private key. Like seriously, grab a pen and paper right now and write it down. This is exactly like your Bitcoin seed phrase. If you lose it, you permanently lose access to that identity. There's no forgot password button. There's no customer service to call. Not your keys, not your Nostr account. Store it somewhere safe. Maybe make multiple copies. Keep them secure. Step 3, set up your profile. Add a display name. Write a short bio. Upload a profile picture if you want. This gets published to the relays you're connected to. Step 4, connect to relays. Good news, most clients automatically connect you to popular relays. You don't have to do anything. The app handles it seamlessly. Advanced users can add more relays later, but the defaults work great for beginners. Step 5, start following people. Search for NPub addresses. Look for hashtags like #Bitcoin, #Nostr, #PlebChain. Explore the global feed. Pro tip, follow Jack Dorsey. He's super active on Nostr and shares great insights. Follow Bitcoiners, developers, artists, whoever interests you. The community is incredibly welcoming. Step 6, post your first note. Say GM. That's good morning in Bitcoin speak. Use hashtags like introductions, #PlebChain, #GrowNostr. Watch as real humans engage with you. Not bots, not algorithms, actual people who chose to see your content. Step 7, set up ZAPS. To send and receive ZAPS, you need a Lightning wallet. For beginners, I recommend Wallet of Satoshi. Super simple. Advanced users might prefer Zeus, Phoenix, or Breeze. Download the wallet, generate a Lightning address, paste it into your Nostr profile settings. Load up maybe $10 worth of Bitcoin and start zapping. It's addictively fun. Someone makes you laugh? Zap. Someone shares great insights? Zap. Someone posts an amazing meme? Zap. And when people zap you, you'll receive real Satoshis instantly. It's magical. Bonus step, get NIP5 verification. NIP5 lets you verify your identity with a human-readable address, like email@gmail.com. It helps people confirm you're the real you and makes you easier to find. Many Nostr service providers offer this, or you can set it up on your own domain if you're technical. But honestly, you don't need it to start. Just download a client and go. That's it. You're now on Nostr. Welcome to the Freedom Revolution. So we've talked about social media, but let me blow your mind. Nostr is so much more than just a Twitter replacement. The protocol is being used for all kinds of applications. Let me run through some of the coolest ones. Nostr marketplaces. People are buying and selling goods directly on Nostr with Lightning payments. No middleman, minimal fees, peer-to-peer commerce. Long-form content. Writers are publishing articles on Nostr instead of Medium or Substack. Readers can zap if they find it valuable. Direct monetization without paywalls. Live streaming. There are Nostr-based streaming apps where creators broadcast and viewers zap in real time. Like Twitch, but censorship resistant. Git hosting. Developers are exploring using Nostr for decentralized code repositories. Imagine GitHub, but unstoppable. Gaming. Yes, gaming. There are Nostr clients for playing chess, and developers are building more. Private messaging. End-to-end encrypted DMs. Secure communication that relays can't read. Communities. Like subreddits, but decentralized. Discussion groups without corporate moderators. The ecosystem is exploding with innovation because there are no gatekeepers. If you have an idea, you can build it. And here's what's exciting. We're still so early. This is like Bitcoin in 2013. The infrastructure is being built. Adoption is growing. Applications are multiplying. Developers are working on better relay technology, improved content discovery, enhanced privacy features, mobile optimization, user experience improvements. It's all happening right now. And the community? Incredible. Bitcoiners, freedom lovers, cypherpunks, artists, developers, regular people tired of corporate social media. We're all building together. There are weekly meetups, hackathons, development bounties. The energy is electric. Why do Bitcoin and Nostr fit so perfectly together? Same principles. Decentralization. No single point of failure. Cryptographic security. Battle-tested math. Open source. Transparent and auditable. Censorship resistance. Unstoppable. User sovereignty. You control your stuff. Bitcoin gave us control over our money. Nostr gives us control over our communication. Together, they're the foundation for human freedom in the digital age. Not your keys, not your Bitcoin. Not your keys, not your Nostr. Sound money free speech equals human flourishing. And the Lightning integration? Chef's kiss. Micropayments are the perfect use case for Lightning. Try sending someone 5 cents on PayPal. The fees would be more than the payment. But on Lightning, instant, basically free, global. This is what we've been building toward. A complete parallel system for money and communication. Both work without permission from central authorities. Both are inevitable because the technology is just too good. Both empower individuals over institutions. The future is being built right now, and you can be part of it. Anna, all right, plebs, we've covered so much today. Let's bring it home. Why you need to join Nostr right now. You'll own your identity. Nobody can take it away. No censorship. Post what you want on relays that welcome you. No algorithmic manipulation. See what you choose to see. Direct monetization. ZAPS let you support creators instantly. You'll be early. This is like getting on Twitter in 2008, except this platform can't be ruined. Here's your action plan, and I want you to do this before this episode ends. Action number 1. Download Damus iOS or Amethyst Android right now. Seriously, pause this and download it. Action number 2. Generate your keys and write down your private keys safely. Action number 3. Set up your profile and post your first note. Say GM and use hashtag introductions. Action number 4. Get a Lightning wallet and start zapping. Action number 5. Visit BitcoinStreetJournal.com and complete your free Nostr profile. Action number 6. Find me on Nostr, search for Bitcoin Street Journal, and give me a zap. Action number 7. Share this episode with 3 friends who need to hear about Nostr. Let's check Bitcoin one final time. Still sitting pretty at $114,522. Beautiful. Remember, Bitcoin fixed money. Nostr fixes communication. Together, they're unstoppable. The future is decentralized. The future is censorship resistant. The future is here. Not your keys, not your coins. Not your keys, not your notes. I'm Anna. This is the Bitcoin Street Journal podcast, and I'll see you on the next block. Pure Vita plebs, GM. Now go set up your Nostr account. Right now. Stop listening and do it. The revolution needs you.